Good morning, OHS. Today is Thursday, March 30th, and it is a B-Day. I'm Gavin. I'm joined by my co-host, Mitch.
Good morning. Coming up on today's show, we'll share some information about a Krispy Kreme donut fundraiser, the countdown to graduation celebration, the spring pep rally, and more. But before we get on with today's announcements, let's send it over to Emily for a look at our weather.
Thanks, Mitch. Before we get on with the weather, the WBUC would like to give a special shout out to Mrs. Mills. Happy birthday. Today there will be a high of 35 and a low of 27 with a 3% chance of rain. Now let's take a look at the 5-day forecast. As we move into the rest of the weekend, the temperatures will rise into the high 50s and drop back down into the 30s on Sunday before it rises back up again. On Saturday, there is a 95% chance of a thunderstorm. That's all for your weather. Now let's send it back to Gavin and Mitch with the rest of your announcements.
Thank you, Emily.
So, next home game tonight, how do you think it's going to go?
Well, looking at their stats and everything, I think it'll be a good game. So, if you guys have an opportunity, be there or be square. Now let's get on with today's announcements. Did you miss out on ordering Krispy Kreme donuts? The junior class will be selling cash and carrying original glazed donuts today. They are $12 per dozen and will be sold in room 217 for the remainder of the day while supplies last. Cash and checks payable to OHS class of 2024 will be accepted. The countdown to graduation celebration is tomorrow. Details have been posted on the class of 2023 Google Classroom page. Seniors, please check it out. The spring pep rally is coming up soon. It will be held on Thursday, April 13th. If you are interested in participating in one of the games, please sign up. Sign-ups are located outside of room 215, Miss Baldwin's room. Please sign up by Tuesday, April 11th at 2:30. Games include Hippity Hop, the Limbo, an OHS relay, and of course, Tug-O-War. Leading up to the pep rally, Student Council will host a Spirit Week. Monday is Decades Day. Freshmen should dress up in outfits from the 2000s, sophomores from the 90s, juniors from the 80s, and seniors from the 70s. Tuesday is Tropical Tuesday. Wednesday is Country versus Country Club. Thursday is Buck Blue Day, and Friday is Twin Day. Now let's send it over to Grimmy to Goat for the rest of today's announcements.
Thank you, G-Money. Attention all seniors. Do you know that there are over 100 scholarships on the counseling webpage you can apply for? This includes local, state, and national scholarships. Simply filling out these applications could award you financial opportunities for continuing your education. If you have any questions, please stop by the counseling office today. SUNY Oswego will be hosting a college fair on Wednesday, April 26th from 5:45 to 8 p.m. at the Marano Campus Center. Representatives from local colleges will be on hand to answer any questions and share more information about the programs they offer. To register to complete the list of colleges that'll be at the event, see the link below. That's all for today's show. Now let's send it over to Lucas Bruns for a look at our Buccaneer sports.
Good morning, Sweegs. Today we got a big tilly with the girls varsity softball team traveling to Chittenango tonight for a 4:30 p.m. tilt. And we have an even bigger tilly tonight with the boys varsity lacrosse team playing Holland Penn on the turf tonight at 5 p.m. Hashtag Dirty Dodges, hashtag Snipestein, hashtag W. That's all for your sports and show. Have a Buck Day, Bucks. Now let's send it over to a video from the OHS Social Activism Club.
Hi, and who am I with today?
Miss Deshavi.
Hi, Miss Deshavi. Can you name 5 historical women?
Sure. Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Indira Gandhi, Catherine the Great, and Queen Elizabeth.
Hey guys, I'm here with the Social Activism Club and Leah Dykes. Hello. Who is your favorite woman in pop culture?
I have to say Taylor Swift. Even though I'm not a really Taylor Swift fan, I'm a big fan of her, her old when she used to be country. But also, I feel like she's just a national icon at this point, and I really just treasure her as a person.
She really is.
Okay, Buck, so now we're going to segue to 2 different teachers who offer electives centering around the lives of women throughout history and in literature. We have Mrs. Williams. So what is your class about and what is it called?
So gender equality, gender studies, really focused on women's literature last year. That was what the students in the class wanted to focus on. So we read things going all the way back to ancient text all the way up through modern day. We read some short stories from Zora Neale Hurston. We watched some films like the Hidden Figures film about the math scientists. So kind of a combo of different things, just trying to bring in all sorts of text and information about women in literature, as well as women in history. Miss I came in and did a nice presentation on women in clothing throughout history too. So lots of different topics covered in there.
And who's this class offered to?
It's offered to sophomores through seniors. It's a half-year elective English credit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, Bucks, for the last part of our interview, I'll be interviewing Mrs. Morse so she can tell us more about how to learn about women's history at OHS.
So we have an exciting new class here at OHS. It's an elective for half year, and it's open to all students, freshmen through seniors. And it's called Her Story, a women's history class. And the goal of the class is to really understand the role of women across the world, across time period, and how they can enrich our understanding of history and even change our perspectives on history. We look at everything from what is feminism to current feminist issues. We go to ancient Egypt and study some of the queens of ancient Egypt. And we're really striving to also look at the life of your average everyday woman and how she was affected by the patriarchal structures of the past.
So Bucks, in order for us to celebrate Women's History Month, be sure to check out the new electives, including Mrs. Morse's Her Story class for next year. Thanks for watching.